Hey everyone, how's it going? And welcome back to another Let's Play with author J.P.Edgar, where this guy right here, this moronic individual that is in your purview, is going to play some games he's never really played before. Today, we are continuing with our Starsy journey. I got to figure this stuff out. I got to think of this stuff before I actually go in front of, go on camera and make a fool of myself even more, right? Anyway, our Starsy journey with Resident Evil 3 on the PS4. You know, I've been doing this for like, what, 2 years now, and I still can't get this right. Resident Evil 3 PS4. So, without wasting more time, let's get going. Let's get going. So, how you doing today, chat? How are you doing? Yeah, last week I really didn't stream beyond the Monday thing. I had that root canal. That was pretty intense. Yeah, it was painful. Took the weekend to recover. Yeah, so that's kind of how things been with me. It's I think I'm doing okay. I'll live. It's still achy, especially pressure sensitive, but you know, not bad altogether. I'll survive. Sorry. You'll have to deal with me a little bit further, a little bit longer, at least until I finish this game, right? But since it's been a week, I kind of don't remember where we left off. Jill managed to single-handedly defeat the creature after many continues, but without incident. In the aftermath, she became infected with the T-virus and soon lost consciousness. Carlos fought his way to Jill and brought her to the nearby Spencer Memorial Hospital. He must head into the hospital to find the vaccine that he's going to give to Jill for whatever reason, instead of actually using it to create a cure for everybody. But you know, it is what it is. But what was once a house of healing has become a hive of zombies. Ooh, so this is where we left off. We were playing Carlos, and we were like, right here, we're going to probably stick her with the thing, right? We were sticking her with the thing. My inventory is pretty full. Sorry, Jill, you have to wait. I need to go take care of inventory management. Handgun ammo, assault rifle ammo. Let's combine that with that. You know, yeah. I'm kind of doing this again. I'm going to be taking out ammo just enough for 2 clips, so I need 36 rounds of handgun ammo. 36, 32, 64 rounds from assault. Here we go. There we go. I am somewhat satisfied with this. I am not satisfied that he still has the assault rifle. We haven't gotten anything better, but we're going to make do. All right, Jill, here you go. We're going to stick you with the thingy. Use. You know, Carlos, dead chicks can't say no.
Tyrell, what the hell happened?
Attention all citizens. The contagion spreading throughout the city has been designated uncontainable. On October 1st, Raccoon City will be completely destroyed in a missile strike. All residents capable of rational thought are urged to evacuate immediately. This is not a test. Attention all citizens.
I mean, that's only a day away. There's still people in the city. You think Uncle Sam gives a shit? Fuck.
They don't have any rational thought. They don't care.
Oh, you sit tight. I got this. Better grab some gear. Sounds like there's a lot of them out there.
Better save the game. It sounds like I haven't saved enough already. So, do you think 2 clips of each will do enough? I don't know. We saved the game, so let's find out.
I'm gonna try to lower the window shutters. The less entry points, the better. And how do we do that? I'll try hacking into the hospital security system. Keep them off me in the meantime.
Oh, he's a hacker. Probably nowhere near as good as the girl from the first Jurassic Park movie.
Okay, now the foot.
All right, how many? Oh, primary. There's another entry point too. I don't think 2 rounds is going to be enough. I don't think 2 clips is going to be enough. I hate this weapon. I'm wondering if I should just aim for the body, bigger target, but it doesn't do as much damage. I should just stop being stingy with the ammo and just actually start flapping him. That dude just floated. That dude just exploded. Like a full-on explode. I'm wondering if it actually does damage or if it's just a way to keep the polygon count for the scene low. I'm going to find out right now. It's just to keep the scene low on the poly count. Okay. A detonator. Excuse that guy, I gotta pick this stuff up. This is a red location. I am out of ammo on this one. Shot in the butt, and who's to blame? You give zombie love a bad name.
Oh, come on. Find the breaker. It must be somewhere.
All right, so this place is still red. Other stuff, do we... All right. All right. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on that I am just too terrible at in this game to be able to effectively defend against. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to return to the crate and maybe the barrel, pick up some more ammo, and then Sticky Joe with the face. We are going to all the things. So let's overload ourselves with assault rounds. I think 200 will do because we're going to get some 300 later. And we're going to, I think that'll work for now. That'll work for now, I guess. I have no idea. This place is still red. Is there stuff I can pick up? Oh, okay. I guess I'll pick up that first aid spray. Okay. All right, here we go again, right?
I'm gonna try to lower.
Skip, yes.
Okay, now the push.
Okay. I'm gonna just pick up the stuff real quick. Kind of walk around the room to see if I can find the rest of the stuff that I can pick up. Because this place is red and I don't like it. Swiminy, I wasn't keeping an eye on my ammo. Somebody wasn't counting their bullets. And that fool just straight up came from the left. This is probably going to be another load because I suck at this game. Alright, come on, reload. But this place is still red. Oh, there's some ammo. It's on the map now. It is over here. Alright. So that takes care of everything. There's no more zombois left. Let's preserve my precious, precious ammo of sucky gunny. The gun only sucked because I suck at it. That's all it is. If I actually had half a brain and some decency on how to play this game, I wouldn't have to worry about the ammo.
Come on. It must be somewhere.
Okay, now I should be facing the hunter. Unless I get eaten from behind by zombois. Or zombois. I know chat's probably like, why do you suck so much? Like, why don't you do this and this and this? You see, that's the thing. I play this game on easy mode / hard mode. I play it on hard mode because I do what you're not supposed to do. Easy mode because you don't want to see me play this one mission all day.
Okay. Now the fun shit.
I was trying to get them, but you know. Alright, there should be some stuff over here. So I can't actually count how many rounds I need to fire because it varies. I guess maybe by hitbox. No, they didn't. Stop lying to me. You're making me uncomfortable. All right. So far, it's not terrible this round. Kind of keeping up with everything a little bit more, and oh, I thought I got everything. What am I missing? You know, one of these times I'm just gonna have to follow the perimeter, see if I can find what I can see, what I'm missing. And there's nothing. And there's nothing. Oh, really? Like there's nothing. Like. You know, I'm just trying to find my stuffies, peoples, but there's nothing here. There's nothing for me to interact with. There's nothing for me to pick up. So why is it red? Maybe it's because of that?
Oh, come on. Find the breaker. It must be
Alright,
somewhere.
well, you know, maybe I should grab some nades for this dude right here. I think that might be best. Maybe get a flash grenade, stun all the zombois. That way I can kite this hunter with no health without having to worry about getting jumped. That might have to be it. So I can either go flash grenade or straight up regular grenade. Let's go one of... no. You know, we got more flash grenades. Let's use them. So, right D-pad is flash. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Let the stupidity begin. Still, though, I just don't know what I'm missing. I'm starting to wonder if there's nothing for me to grab. But I think this is everything. And it's red because of that. That's what I'm starting to wonder. Because it's not at all out of the realm of impossibility. I have a lot of rounds that I could actually probably start wasting. But I'm starting to wonder if this is really what's going on. Because there's nothing in these corners. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Just a whole lot of nothing. What if I could shoot them? Doesn't look like it. Because that would have gotten me ahead of the curve if I was able to shoot out the window. But the windows are bulletproof, even if there's no windows there. So I'm wondering what the effect of the flash grenade is going to have on the beta hunter or whatever it's called.
Oh, come on. Find the breaker. It must be somewhere.
Well, let's give it a shot. So we're just going to kind of swing wildly. So the rest of the zombies should be stunned for a little bit.
Carlos! They've reached the room!
Okay, so I guess that wasn't so bad after I finally used one of my bigger abilities. So now it's just taking out the rest of the zombies. I have another flash grenade if another hunter decides to join us. But also, I'm kind of wondering, if this is just going to be, I need to go in here and do something. There was a lot of stuff in here. Had a Metroid on it. That's a Metroid. That's another Metroid. Alright, so is there anything else I need to grab? A hip pouch, I'll take it. That is definitely something I need to grab. I did not want to miss that. But that allows me to pick up that. Oh, check it out. It's now blue, so breaker switch. Breaker switch, where was that? It is, turn around right here. There is another hunter and more Metroids. Let's focus the hunter down a little bit because he can one-shot, one-kill us. A lot of ammo is used, but actually not too bad. I think I could have gone a lot better, but it could have gone exponentially worse. But this might be the last one or few. So that's a lot. Okay, I was looking at chat. This is bad. This is bad. I was looking at chat, wasn't paying attention to the screen. So, okay, that doesn't make me too happy. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So give me a second. It looks like there's a little difficulty. Chat is not popping up for me. So give me 1 second. All right. All right. Let us continue blapping fools in the face. All right. So hold out until the explosion. So do I just hang out here? Because I don't have to wait very long. I can kite around for a while. I don't need to just wait. I don't need to really fire anything. I'll collect some ammo. Get fit. Load. Has it really been 2 years? Yes. 2 years? Yes, I am here. Oh, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. I feel like that it's just a blanket. Invasion of the Metroids. Yeah. Well, I just call them Metroids. They're probably called something else, but it's just what I call them in general. Yeah, the sooner that gets activated, the quicker it's going to expire. But there's ammo there. I must collect it. I must collect it. I must collect that ammo. That sweet, sweet red. Doesn't say anything about needing to kill them. Just run around. Exactly. Yeah. So I'm just going to kite around a little bit. What I might do is I might launch another flash grenade just to get him stunned after I drop this bad boy. After I drop some sick beats. That way I can sneaks right hither. Walk around the room a little bit. Collect my effects. There's still more stuff to pick up. I wonder if it's in here then. Because it was in here last time. So much stuff to be acquired. All right, there we go. I was not in that room, and there were a lot more zombois in the room. I think the cutscene is cheating. Yeah, chat was surprisingly quiet on me. I don't know why.
Not even close. But at least it's over. I'm coming back.
Are you back? People have been saying and asking if I'm back.
Good. You going somewhere? You damn right. What do you think you're gonna do? Whole city's about to be microwaved. Come on, man. Call the government. Tell them we found a cure. You stall for time.
No, you used. Your eyes are very cautiously septic. Sepsis, that's what I was looking for.
Jill. Thank God you're okay. I've got good news. It's over now. The city's safe.
This is obviously a joke. Yeah, that's what you get. You hesitate, you become a snaku. In a zombie apocalypse, I mean.
Where am I?
My camera froze.
What's going on?
Attention all citizens. The missile strike on Raccoon City will occur in just hours. The payload is designed to eradicate all biological material. You will not survive if you remain in the city.
October 1st?
Evacuate now. Repeat.
No.
Evacuate
It
now.
can't be.
This is not a test.
Ah, yes. She actually has weapons that I can work with. All right, so let's check out our inventory. Let's store that, store that, store that, store that, store that. Like everything else, that is going to the store. Combine, store that. 6, 12 rounds, so we got to store 8. 15, 30, so we got to store 20. There we go. We have 2 clips for everything. This place is red once again. Oh, I have a bust model. Or a burst, something like that. Essentially, it gave me an automatic weapon in a game where automatic weapons don't do anything. But, interesting. A 33-shot 9mm handgun, a 15-shot 9mm, so they're the same caliber, 3-round burst feature. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wonder why Carlos didn't pick that up, or if he just kind of left it for the J-Dog. And we're going to do a little test. So I can do single round on the automatic. It might be a little tricksy, but I can do it. So this might be the way to go. I mean, what's the primary difference between these two weapons? It is, let's see, what kind of... I mean, it might be the accuracy or something like that. Every time I pull the trigger, it slightly goes up from the recoil. That too. The crosshair kind of goes wild. You know, I'm kind of thinking that the automatic weapon might be the play on this one because, I mean, the accuracy is nice and all, but I'm not really aiming for the head anymore. I'm kind of going for the chest, but if I need to really blap something, I got this. That is a really strong IV. Look at that. Bulletproof IV. Okay. So let's just do a quick load. Because I use a lot of ammo in that testing, but I'm going to put the regular 9mm away. I think that'll work for us. Yeah, I just think it'll work. It'll work. That would also mean that I need 66 rounds of ammo, but no. I'm just gonna... I have a little bit of, oh, look at that. I'll just do 30. That should work for now. It's an extra clip, but that's a lot of ammo. So we'll see how this works out. But now we're going to be playing Jill. Going, oh, I got to reassign that. No, not return. Okay, come on. Push button. There we go. Shortcut. Up. There we go. So, we're going to be probably walking through the hospital
Alright,
as
sunshine.
Jill, as predicted.
You saved my life.
I sure as shit didn't. That was all Carlos. He carried you here and he treated you himself. Crazy bastard.
Where is he?
He went underground. Bard stockpiled the vaccine, enough to give this city some hope.
He thinks he can do this by himself. I'm going after him.
Wait, did you see the broadcast? They're gonna blow the city sky high. I'm trying to get a hold of someone, anyone with the clearance to stop it. Leave this mess to him. He's a professional.
So am I.
Right. Guess I'm not talking you out of this. The storage facility is underground, beneath this hospital. I've lost contact with Carlos.
There we go.
Trouble.
Okay, so we just gotta walk around the room, see what we can see in terms of the precious stuffies together. There's a lot of stuffies together, right? Right. Where are my stuffies, dude? I don't want to stab you unless you give me stuffies. Oh, it's in here. Okay, but he's second Bogart in my stuffies. Staboo. More handgun ammo. Okay. Hesitate, you get the 8. Alright, let's get a pistol. I think we've experimented with stealth kills before and it didn't work. Stab it. Oh, there's another one. I'm just around with this one zombie. There's another one just kind of lingering toward me or lumbering toward me. Stab it, stab it, stab it, stab it, stab it. Ooh, yeah, stab it. Stab your hand, stab your arm, stab your shoulder blade. Sign a consent form for that stabbing. What? Alright. Make sure we don't get 8 in the face from a surprise, you know, zombois. Alright, so this place is green. It's a padlocked door. But you have the kit, don't you? Did I put it away for whatever reason? I might have because of the boss fight. I might have de-equipped all of my fancy stuffies. So lockpick. What else did I put away that I shouldn't have? I'm low on gunpowder. I'm low on green herbs. There we go. What? Alright, so now we got this padlocked door. We can definitely pick it, or we can check out the courtyard. You know what? Let's just pick it. It's here. I want to have the shotgun equipped primarily for just in case. You know, I'm actually going to keep swapping back and forth. Whenever I open a door, I'll have the shotgun equipped just in case I have to blap the face. But if I have some distance, I'll switch to the semi-automatic pistol. Oh. Check it over here real quick. I thought I saw an entryway or a door or a path or passage or some sort of P word. Apparently not. Alright, so it's just gonna go upstairs like this. This place is red, so there's stuff for me to grab.
Oh, this must be the way underground.
which implies this is where I need to go. So I should turn around and keep searching the hospital. Okay, Joe. I hear you. I hear you. So I don't know if it's going to be after this game or at the beginning of the month. I haven't really decided, but I'm going to change my streaming schedule. So check out the website for the updates. I'm thinking... What's my hat doing here? Why is my hat in the game? Who's watching me? Yes, I wear fedoras. Get over it. I'm thinking Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's going to be 3 days. And I initially wanted to avoid the 3-day stream because I just didn't have the time for it. But I'm also wondering if I just don't have time. Oh my gosh, really? Yeah, this is the webcam that's dying, remember? I need to get a new one. Because as soon as I jiggle the cable, it should freeze again. Usually it freezes again, so. Usually, not always. But it seems like it wants to disconnect at some inconsistent and very inconvenient times. But check out what we got. We got mag ammos. We remember this from the previous game. We're going to get the Magnum here shortly, or soon-ish. And that means we're going to blap face. We are going to totally blap face. But now this is blue, so I can move on. This place is blue as well. This place is not. So there's something for me to pick up here. There's something for me to pick up here.
This looks like Nikolai's work.
I cannot stab him, so he's either going to come back in a cutscene, or he's not going to come back at all. And this place is blue as well, so that means we can just move on to the next red room, right? Whenever I say the phrase red room, I get kind of haunting flashbacks of a story. There's probably a lot of stories out there with the phrase red room, but this is a... Alright. How do we want to play this? How do we want to play this? No, Dodgy. Open the door, please. That's kind of why I had the shotgun on standby. If I was going to get ambushed, I wanted to make sure I was somewhat prepared. That guy has hit points for days. Thino. Lockwood & Co. Yeah, Lockwood & Co. But the red room, the descriptions that Jonathan Stroud put in there, it's like, oh man, that's the goal of descriptions that I want to get this stupid webcam to work on. I don't know why it's just crashing like that. Let's see if I can actually just relocate the some of the USB cables to see if that'll help somewhat. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, Lockwood & Co. It's like the descriptions that he had, because I can't read, not from like lack of education or something like that, but it just doesn't stick. Like I will read something and I will forget it immediately. I think I've mentioned this before in the past, but a long time ago, I visited my dad. I was probably like 17, 18, or maybe 16. I was basically a teenager, and I noticed that he liked reading books, and I tried to do something that he was interested in. So I asked him to get a book for me. Yeah, I remember talking about this with him. It's called World War III. I don't exactly remember what who wrote it, but I read the first paragraph, and as I started reading the second paragraph, I forgot what the first paragraph was. I forgot everything, absolutely everything. So I read it again. I'm like, okay, I got it this time. And then as I was starting to read the second paragraph, I forgot what the first paragraph was about again. It's just, it didn't stick. Oh dear. This is why I needed to have the shotgun equipped. Just so I can... What do you mean you... Just so I can... The head no blappy. The head did not blap. Why, game? Why? You betrayed me. Even the little the loading screen says you shoot point blank with the shotgun on the head goes blap. Ah, lies. Straight up lies. But I never remembered what was on the previous paragraph. So it took me an hour to get through one chapter. And it wasn't even that long of a chapter. Because I'm like, you know, maybe I'll just keep reading and maybe I'll remember it. But the thing is, I didn't. I got through the chapter and I still have no idea what the book was about, who any of the characters were, the descriptions in the scenes or anything. It was just not my learning style. But when I was introduced to audiobooks, oh man, I ate that up. I ate that up. I was going through so many audiobooks and I was excited. I was happy I was able to actually go through these stories with oh, that's right, I can actually jump through there now. But I was excited that I was able to experience the stories that like people have written and narrated and stuff like that, and I really enjoyed it. And that's kind of how I have to digest author. Is that the blapper? Yes, we got the blap. We got the blap.
Guaranteed to give you a headache.
We got the blap, chat. We got the blap. I hate that I am unable to remember what I read. Like, I'll give you an example. I remember absolutely nothing from anything I've read in this game. Even though I read it out loud to you, I have no idea what anything is or what the story is. I can't even remember what T-virus stands for. And the fact that it was mentioned in audio is the only reason why I remember the phrase T-virus. For a YA book, those descriptions were terrifying. Oh yeah, like how he described just the staircase itself. Just a staircase, a simple staircase, and it was just so amazing to me. And that's kind of something I want to one day achieve, but sometimes I wonder if I'm describing too much on something that isn't relevant to the story. I know it's like what you do to get people more into the story and the world because you're describing the scene, but I'm trying to find a good balance between a good description and too much description, you know? All right, where was I going? That's right, I need to go south. Since there's no compass, just turn around and go this way. We got the blap, chat. We got the blap. I'm gonna blap, slap, and clap. Woot woot. I wonder if that was a damaged one, but I'm using a lot of shotgun ammo. And that kind of has me concerned. Turn right, 90 degrees, 2 doors, left 90 degrees. How much shotgun ammo do we have? So I'm going to put the blapper away for now because that's going to be like a boss blap. So how are we doing on shotgun ammo? Because I can only make 4 things of shotgun ammo because it requires a gunpowder and a high-grade gunpowder. We have 18. I mean, not great, not bad. We used quite a bit of it on the boss, I think. But since we got the blap stick, let's do this. Audiobooks are awesome. Yeah, they really are. They really are. When I was driving to and from work, I sat for like an hour 15 in traffic, and I listened to audiobooks all the time. I went through so many. Sounds like an information retention issue. Common with ADHD, audiobooks are the best for that. All right. 90 degrees, 2 doors, 90 degrees. Should really read, listen more, and see how different people do different descriptions. I also need to find a narrator that resonates with me. That's kind of one of the reasons why I didn't narrate books. I didn't narrate my own books. Like my audiobooks out there, I hired the talented Jim Shubin for the narrations. And I believe he did a fantastic job. Like how he brought everything to life for me. Like I got giddy when I was listening to it for the first time. I was so excited. I believe he did a great job, and I'm happy with his work. If my next job requires me to sit for an hour or sit in traffic for a while, I will definitely be going to audiobooks again, seeing how that turns out. But right now, my focus is school. And that's actually one of my biggest struggles with school is audiobooks, or not the audiobooks, but just the amount of reading. Just the sheer amount of reading. It's super dry, kind of like really bland and blah, dry. Just makes my mouth like flake with ugh.
How is it no one in the hospital ever noticed all this?
So this is also something I learned when I was younger, when I was going to school for the first time, like going to college for the first time, is I realized that reading didn't do anything for me. I had to do some sort of hands-on, so I essentially would rewrite the green herb, rewrite the book in notes, and I would able to retain it better. So I will go. Okay, I'll give you an example. I was working on a certification for computer hardware and software. And I wrote 300 pages of notes for half of it, because it was broken into 2 sections. But 300 pages of writing for notes for a book that only had like 350 pages is just ridiculous. But then I'd start like going through it and whittling it down, taking snippets out, putting it into a separate file that, okay, I need to study this, I need to go over this, I need to do this. And I'd gradually whittle my notes down into something that's manageable to the point where I felt confident to take the test. And that's kind of how I've been doing things. Yeah. Oh, look, another save room. It's a good thing too. I have it saved in like 20 to 30 seconds. I'm just so hip pouch. Is there anything else in this room? No. Oh, yes, kind of. Elevator notice. Great. Let me take a water real quick while I read chat. Michael Kramer is currently my favorite audiobook narrator. Highly recommended. Okay, Michael Kramer is very good. Okay. To all employees, we've identified an issue with the electrical box where concurrent use of heavy machinery overloads it and continues the fuses to blow. If you encounter this problem and can't get the elevator running, please stay calm. Gather fuses from sub-generators situated around the warehouse and use those to restore power to the main generator as quickly as possible. I know, I'm an idiot. So. How is our ammo doing? Do we need to do any reloading? No, it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it. Can you fit there? Actually, yeah, kind of. We don't have any pistol shots. So just gonna grab some pistol or handgun rounds. Stuff that into storage, stuff that into storage, move that down there. And it looks like I might have to start considering using some of my dwindling supply of gunpowder to make some handgun ammo. So what I might do is I might use the high grade to make shotgun ammo and and just use the rest on handgun. But is there any other type of ammo that I can... Nikolai! This is going to be a boss fight. So let's take a look at the boss fight. I did not mean to jump down. Alright, just scan the room. Actually, yeah, it is red. So I'm just following the walls, see if there's anything I need to pick up that's within easy reach prior to getting ambushed by a cutscene. But it doesn't look like it. I think everything I need to grab is going to be over there.
I must admit, I respect your tenacity, but I'm afraid our games end here.
You think this is over?
Alright, so I need to pick stuff up from generators. I don't know where the generators are. I'm going to see how much I can avoid to preserve ammo, even though I don't really need to. But if you've watched any of my streams, especially the previous Resident Evil streams, you know exactly why. I don't need to. But you also exactly know why I won't fire anything. Ooh. Stabby stabby, the crate crate. Fusée. Fusée. But we got the Magnum, which implies that we're getting a little closer to the end. Don't necessarily know how close. Do you hear dogs? Yeah. Yeah. Don't know how close we are, but it just sounds like we're getting a little close. And this place is in high maintenance. I don't know if there's anything over there I need. Well, let's check it out.
A dead end. No, wait.
All right. I have a feeling I'm missing a whole bunch of stuff, so I'm going to probably have to turn around. I'm wondering if I should wake that zombois up and take it out completely. But okay, let's just go this way. Let's just go this way. The fact remains that there's probably fuses or something I need to pick up that's going to be over here. Like this precious handgun ammo that I almost missed. That's a ladder up. I guess I needed to go this way. There's an elevator here. No control panel. Not a very good elevator. So it looks like my next step is going to be to squeeze through here. Oh, there's a red herb right there. I should have a green herb in my inventory, so I'm just going to quickly combine that for strong snorty sniffs. Okay, let's go up the stairs. Check this place out real quick. See if there's anything I need to acquire on the second level. I want to say yes, so I'm actually going to go back downstairs, bring the elevator back up, then I'm going to check out the. Actually, you know what? I should be more efficient and just check this place out first. All right, there is the zombie that I pelted with bullets. There's some shell holder. Does that mean I can hold more shells in my precious gun of blappiness? Combine. Check it out. What did that do? What did that do? Remove parts. All right. Combine. Where's the shotgun holder? Where's the shell holder? Examine. Okay, there we go. Increases reload speed. There we go. Suppresses muzzle rise. Increases rate of fire. And destructive power. Okay. Yeah. We're good. We are fine. I thought the game glitched and I lost my my shell thingy. I'm like, no, don't do this to me. What did I do to deserve this? But no, we're good. We're good. So chat, I have to ask you an important question. It is a question that plagues our daily lives. Something that's rather political and rather controversial. What do I want to do for dinner? Like, I have not eaten today. Like, all right. I kind of got sidetracked by the fact that even though I shot the zombie in the head and blew his face off, I still got like an animation that threw me off. You don't like you're wearing clothes. That is a lot of ammo. I should probably save the shotgun for this. No head blap. Employee memo. September 12th. Admitted to N2, male 45, female 32. Discarded, male 60, female 89. If that's age, all right. Admitted to number N2, male 55 and 19, female 51. Discarded, female 76. It might just be identification numbers. I'm not seeing repetitive numbers. Returned female 8, uninfected. Admitted to N2, males 22, 25, and 15. And I'm not seeing any duplicate numbers. Female 16, 21, 29. Discarded 6 male species, 9 female specimens. Disposal trending upwards daily. Preemptively disposed of I guess it is age. Of any 30 years of age. Nightly transfer observed by nurse. Admissions to underground facility temporary halted. Food? Well, thanks, chat. Very helpful. I think it's BS that we have to just keep thinking about food for the rest of our lives. Yeah. I've been craving a corn dog place for a while. I want to get corn dog. Corn dog. But the thing is, when Ooh, ammo. When I had the toothaches, I had to eat something soft and easy to make, cool. So I actually made myself quite a few corn dogs. So I don't know if I want corn dogs today. Because I'd make it and then I'd just let it cool. Right, so let's go here. Let's start depositing some things. I don't know if I want corn dogs. I'm gonna make a couple of things of pistol ammo. Yeah, I'll do another pair. There we go. Have you had slow corn dog, not a regular corn dog? Well, I want to say yes, but I could be lying. So I have a decent amount of shotgun ammo. I'm running low on handgun ammo. Out of all the things, I didn't expect to be running low on handgun ammo. Combined with another explosive. A to make explosive rounds, B to make flame rounds. Or double B for... Okay, so I want to hold off on that. I can combine these two for extra black face ammo. Or I can get 4 extra things. I'll make a couple more. Primarily because I don't have a lot of handgun ammo. I've been using quite a bit of it, and I'm not necessarily thrilled at the amount I've been using, but it'll just have to do. All right. And this is blue, so we're just going to save here. I'm a picky eater, so I don't know if I would experiment with my corn dogs. There's no hidden innuendo on that, chat. Don't even think about it. So I just don't know if... Oh, that's one with the no clothes, so it's going to have quite a bit of hit points. I don't know if I want to do that, but it's a lot of room to kite. Could just make another lap. A fuse box is over there. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's do it. There's 3 of them. So I am missing 2 more. Elevator taking its time. There we go. Yeah, too late. You're making the joke of my corn dog. Okay, you're dumb. Don't worry, I'm dumb too. So now we got that. It's still red, so there's stuff for me to pick up, and I don't quite know if it is quest related or ammo related, because reasons. How's my health? Caution. Okay. Avoid that dude. I can squeeze through there. I think I followed the right-hand wall already and kind of ran a lap. So I think I can actually squeeze it on through again. I can't go through there. There are some best boys right there. Yeah. And I already got the things in here, right? Yeah. This is just a lap at this point, right? What is that? Okay. Okay, that's what I kind of got an interactive icon through a wall, and it auto-populated on the map to indicate that it was a fuse. So I know where one of the fuses is. My tooth is still achy, but only just. It is pressure sensitive, so I can probably eat something a little tougher than I have this week. I still want to kind of keep it soft, primarily because my tooth is still pressure sensitive. Can I go down here? No. Yes. But nothing's here. I might have already grabbed whatever is needed. Yes, the shotgun thingy is there. That's right, that's right. All right. And now I can't do anything up here. But there is this door I can go through. That I have already gone through. All right, so we're going to actually raise this back up. Yeah. Yeah. All right, here's some handgun ammo. It's still red, criminy. I mean, it's a good thing and a bad thing that it's still red. It's a good thing because there's more stuff to loot. The bad reason is that there's so much to loot. I'm going to be going in circles until I find all the things as best as possible. Hum. There we go. Okay, there's a ladder here. I don't think I've gone this way, so this is good news. This is a good sign. All right. I'm going to have to open that and blap a bunch of zombois. A lot of ammo used, but that's the point of having the ammo, right? To blap the face. Oh dear. Oh dear. That is one of the things that I just did not want to fight. That is one of the things that's a waste of ammo. And I don't have... Okay. We're just gonna run. We're just gonna run. I did not expect that. I just thought it was gonna be a bunch of zombois. Good news is this place is blue. And I used grenades last time. I used a lot of grenades, but I used grenades. And I also learned that I can dodge them. So let's try to dodge it. All right. So that was me. Uh-oh, I want to get folded. Fold. This heckin' got enveloped. Well, do I have anything to combat that? Also, have you noticed that I haven't gotten any blue herbs lately? Like in this game at all? I'm kind of wondering if they did away with the poison. But I don't have... I don't have any grenades. I am wondering if I should take this out and blap face. I might just do that. That way when I face it again, I can just see how it turns out. See how it turns out. Oh, I'm actually not that far behind. Tamales or burritos? Okay. Yeah, I can definitely go for a burrito. I think California burrito sounds like a phenomenal idea. So long as they don't screw up my burrito again. So last time they screwed up my burrito, but it wasn't bad. It was still edible for me. Like I said, I'm a picky eater. God forbid if they ever put sour cream on burrito. I know people love sour cream and they live by it, but like sour cream will ruin all the thing for me. If you make me food, but you want to eat it yourself, just put sour cream on it. That and mustard. So vile. This is the elevator up to the next, to the previous floor, so I'm actually going to have to wait here for a moment. So I might, yeah, California burrito sounds not bad. Sounds not bad. I have to go back down because I smooth-brained it and decided to return to the previous location. All right, so don't do that. And this goes to the next floor. There we go. So, I have an event coming up at the California State Fair. I'll be there for 3 days, but at random times and at random days. I have the days locked down and the times locked down, but I don't quite remember those times and days. I am going to upload or update the website to reflect that information here very soon, when I decide to change my streaming schedule. So I'll probably do that this week. So if you're in California, you're going to go to the state fair, you know, why don't you come by, say hello, tell me how terrible I am at games. I'll sign the book for you, you know. I suck at games. Signed, J.P.Edgar. I'll have more information for you as it gets closer. So I really do want to get back to writing. No, really I do. I'm not joshing you. I want to get back to writing because it's my creative outlet that I haven't really had. Let's just do this real quick. It's a creative outlet because I don't really have much of a creative outlet anymore. All right, let's see what this does. Is that enough? You good? You good? All that for a silly herb. Is it me or is there more? Oh, you're going to get back up, so I'm just going to keep moving. I'm just going to keep moving. Yeah, I am going to get back into writing. I really do want to get back to writing, but a lot of my free time and my creative outlet has been focused on school. Things have been going down that may kind of alter that course for me. I'm not too happy about it because how important it is to me. But it's not, it's kind of unavoidable at this point. I'm trying to make adjustments to preserve things in my favor. But with that being said, yeah, I may be getting back. Oh, there's 2 of them now? So I may be able to get back into writing more. I'm not gonna lie, I love a signed book that just said I suck at games. I am really great at doing unorthodox solutions to the simplest of problems. Just push the button, yeah, but if I jump up on this wall and clip the side, all right, chat, question. Corn tortilla or flour tortilla? What do you prefer? Where could the next one be? Wait, how many do I have in my inventory? I have number 1 and number 3, so I'm missing number 2. Depends on what's going on it. I don't mind a corn tortilla with sauce, burritos, and things. Like that one for a hard taco, but I otherwise prefer flour. Okay. So for me, gotta split the ammo usage a little bit. For me, if it is a hard crunch, it is corn. I tried soft corn and it tastes a little, I suppose, rubbery would be a good term. Maybe it's just like a crap tortilla, but it's just I did not like the taste. So if it's going to have a conch, it's going to be corn. Otherwise, it's going to be flour. Maybe that's just how it is normally, and I'm just ignorant, and that is a very real possibility. I am one ignorant fool who doesn't know how to use his ammo. But yeah, that's my opinion. I'm surprised not more of you left after saying sour cream just blows goats. Because it does. Daisy sour cream is like going to block me now. We were going to have you as a sponsor, but we decided since you don't like sour cream, we're just going to give it to this guy. Apparently that's what the sour cream company sounds like in my head. Where the heck am I going? Where's the third one? The third one is around here somewhere. I just have no idea where it's at. I think I've wiped out virtually everything in regards to mobs. So it's not like I am in any danger. I think this is where I squeezed from. And to the left is the elevator because it's down. Yes. All right, where are you? Where are you? So one of the things I really want to do, I decided to see if I can block some time out for it, is to continue recording myself writing a book. The reason being is my author channel, because I have 3 YouTube channels. My author channel, my Let's Play channel, and my Let's Play live channel. And my author channel has been, for the most part, idle, because since I decided to stop recording myself writing a book, there hasn't been any content. And I said Daisy Sour Cream has left the chat. And I don't think anyone's really going to want to watch that. There kind of isn't really much of a point. It's kind of silly. But I'm also thinking, maybe. Because the idea behind it was so people can see how I think and process things, how I brainstorm to myself and get ideas bounced off of myself like some sort of psychopath, how things came to be. And not only that, it's like, let's say my books do take off. You know, you never know. It could happen, right? I might be a hidden gem or I might be a crusty turd. Either way, something could happen. And this book takes off. It becomes popular. Not like a #1 bestseller, but here's hoping, right? And you start to see how I came across doing and making decisions and why I did certain things. It would potentially answer questions. At least that's what I'm hoping. It would answer questions. But not only that, for those who want to get into writing, but don't know how, they don't have the motivation or self-esteem, or they have an obscene amount of time, you know, they can watch those videos and, you know, see how I come across solving problems, getting back into things, how I come across different solutions for varying issues. You know, I probably just repeated the same thing with different phrasing, but it's true. Like, for example, I think the last time I recorded a video was in 2022. I haven't thought about the book since. I haven't looked at the writing of the project since. So I'm going to have to figure out where I left off, where my story arcs were, what the concept was, what the idea was, where I wanted to go with it. And I have a method of making sure I can... This is a door I haven't gone in. I have a method in place where it mitigates the damage of forgotten work. And I think it'll be a good way to test to see if I can pick up this gunpowder, shoot this beta in the face 3 times, and then some. Criminy. And to see if my my methods work. And that's actually one of the big tests, to see if my story writing methods work, to see if I can remember where I left off, what my train of thought was, and where I wanted to go.
Right, here goes.
Yes, here it goes. I like the idea of just watching a writer write and seeing how their brain works and watching them make mistakes, erasing stuff, etc. But I worry about people stealing it. Exactly, which is why I'm not streaming it. That's the entire reason why I'm not doing it live. I thought about it. I really did, chat. I really did. But because I want to hold on to intellectual property and making sure that the idea isn't gaffled from underneath my feet, I am just holding on to it. I'm going to finish the book and publish it. Then I'm going to release those videos. So the book will not, I'm sorry, the videos will not be released until the book is released. All right. There we go. Still really low on handgun ammo, and I've been considering picking up the regular pistol again just so I can stop wasting so much ammo. But there we go, we got 30 now. I'll need to get one more shotgun ammo. One more round. Because I need to load that into the shotgun itself. So, as I was saying, these videos of me recording myself write won't be released until after the book is published. That way, there is proof of copyright, so if somebody does steal it, like the actual work itself, it's already been published. The copyright's already there. If people want to steal the concept I have, there's no stopping that, because people do that all the time. But it's just a high concept itself, not necessarily like smoke that herb. The high concept itself is unprotectable, but the characters, the concept, the characters, the story, the arc, the plot, stuff like that is. So after I get it published and people want to write a story about what this book is about in their own fashion, yeah, they can do that. Legally, they can do that. Within, oh, I know it. Oh, and there's a Metroid too. There are 2 Metroids. Alright. 3 Metroids. Can I just avoid him? We'll see. Uppies, 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 uppies. Okay, we avoided him. Good, 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 good.
Shit, he got away. What was he doing in here?
Well, he was obviously hiding this extended barrel for the mag that I don't have in my inventory. Duh. But as I was saying, actually, you know, I can actually just do this real quick. Combine with that. Look at that, the 44 caliber with the big old barrel. The slap goes harder. But what does it do? What does it do? What does that do? Examine. Reduces recoil and increases the destructive power of the destructive weapon of mass destructive. Let's grab a couple of shotgun rounds to reload. But that's the general plan. It's still difficult for me to plot out a timeline. I don't even know where I left off or how far I am. I think I finished the first draft of Act 1. But that's only a maybe. I don't even remember. It's just been so long. Customer got pissy, had to put a fire out. Customers are lame. I think you need to do group writing sessions with an audience. You know, it's been suggested by my chat before. But that's the thing, I'm very protective of my writing and of my work. Like all of the applications I've been developing, unfinished activity log, hold that thought, chat. 926, 1300. Infiltrated RC disturbances are sporadic. Commencing mission, 1930. Observed 5 RPD officers engaging a pick. 20 strong officers annihilated in 20 minutes. 927, 1200. Test run at university. Diverted pack and canines to campus, 64% infection. Conversion in 2 hours, no superiors. Successful rendezvous with MV platoon. We'll make first infinite bond. And there's 4 pages of this BS already. 928, 0430. Diverted pack toward command post. Results, night skirmish in confined area with large number of combatants. Video attached. Oh, wonderful. 0800. End of skirmish, 7 survivors. 1800, unknown bioweapon deployed at point D18, tracking it per orders. It appears to be on the hunt. So this is talking about a nemesis. 2000, got eyes on 2 stars, a male infected and a female. Bioweapon pursuing the female. I need a back scratch, but I don't have my back scratcher. Oh well. Oh. How, wait, like, what is 0000 hours? O hours? 100 hours? Female JV, Jill Valentine, has made contact with MV platoon. Most valuable platoon. Bioweapons appearance and behaviors are consistent with Project N. Investigating Project N. Why does that sound familiar? It could be just Project Nemesis. 0400, observed bioweapon wielding conventional weapons. It seems to be strongly fixated on terminating JV and knows the city layout. Evidence it can be imprinted. 0700, metamorphosis in the bioweapon triggered by a hostile encounter with JV. Video attached. JV has been infected and is non-responsive. Collect sample per orders. Collected. As in, her face has been collected. So it has been... they were there and they did their thing. 930, 030 hours. Over 17 hours have elapsed since JV's exposure to the virus. Conversion has been slow, suggesting she may be resistant. 0400, vaccine recovered and administered to JV by CO, a soldier in MV platoon. JV expected to be fit for combat approximately 20 hours post-exposure. It's October 1st now. So this was 2 days ago, I think. It seems clear the bioweapon and Project and contact with JV caused it to change and evolve will include further encounters to obtain more precise data. That's not my weapon anymore.
Jill.
Tyrell.
I got through. They're willing to negotiate. They'll call off the strike if, and this is one big-ass if, we can deliver the vaccine to them before they launch.
How long do we have?
Hours, maybe.
Then let's not waste one more second.
This way.
I know 0000 is midnight, but how is it registered? Like, you know how it's 0430, 0415, 0512? What is it? Just hours. At hours, stuff happened. Okay, I don't want to read that again, so we're just going to do this. All right. Let's see. I'm kind of behind on chat, so give me 1 second. We could make a D&D boss and words are hit points. And we as your audience had the boss to kill. But then we're going back to the whole me being super protective of my work. Kind of like that idea. You don't have to share your writing. It's just a writing session. Everyone sits down and writes together. I can't fire on Mr. T. wonder if I could throw a grenade. I wonder if I could fire the grenade launcher. To the grenade launcher! Mr. T is going to see how bad JV really is. There is a blast radius. Come on. Oh, you can do it. That guy is strong. No wonder he lived this long. But yeah, now I got. Oh, no, wrong button. Wrong buttons. No, so many wrong buttons. Let's load that. Let's load that. You don't have to show your writing. It's just a writing session. Everyone sits down. You wouldn't show your writing, just the stream going while we all write. Then we say how many words we wrote on our system. You can play copyright-free lo-fi during your stream. I don't know, chat. I don't know. I mean, you proposed this a while ago. Apparently, you gave it further thought. And I have considered it. I have been considering it, but I just don't know.
We'll find the vaccine up ahead.
I get the feeling I'm really close at the end. 0-100. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Sure you don't need to stop?
Stop and do what? I got your back.
All right, let's get this done.
Well, you can't kill him anyway. He's obviously immune to grenades.
Tyrell!
Stars.
Down! Keep going. We're almost there. No!
Go! Go!
All right then. Run, 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 or you'll be well done. Yeah. I don't know, chat. I'll give it some thought. I mean, it would get me to write, and that's fine. I don't know. The lock picks are done and over with. I unlocked all the locks. More reading. Prepare to close your ears, chat. Nest 2, employee regulations. Nest, why does that sound familiar? I think I remember Nest from the movie with Milia Jovovich. No. Milia? Holy crap, I don't remember her name. I was just thinking about her the other day, too. It's gonna kill me. Mila Jovovich? Is it Joe or Jon? Jovovich. Jonovic? Regardless. Where was I? Oh yes, Nest 2 employee regulations. Attention, Nest 2 employees. The objective of the T-Virus research facility differs from those of Umbrella's main Nest facility. Here we focus on real-world use cases which arise as new bioweapons are created and introduced, such as the need for T-Virus vaccines, and new weaponry capable of suppressing bioweapons. Some aspects of our work here can be dangerous, so it is imperative that all employees adhere to workplace regulations without fail. In particular, unauthorized entry by unimproved visitors or the removal of work-related data or materials will be met with severe disciplinary measures. It is a great honor to be a part of the finest research organization in the world. Keep this in mind and stick to the rules as we forge a new and revolutionary technologies. All right, I guess we got the map. But there's more stuff for me to pick up. The room is red. There we go. The room is blue. All right. That. This and that. Yeah, I'll definitely give some serious thought, Chad. I'll have to look into how to get things set up. I mean, granted, I have a lot of stuff already set up. I'm talking like keeping things separate. I'll give it some thought. Oh, great. Isaac Graves' diary. Does that name sound any familiar, chat? Is this from any of the previous games? I don't recall. The pay was gorgeous. The benefits were good. Most importantly, they promised me I'd be contributing to state-of-the-art medical tech research. For a university teacher stuck working in nowhere America. Excuse me, it's North America? It was a golden opportunity, like winning the lottery. So I went for it. I made the pitch to my family, and we agreed to move here to City. Is that what a raccoon sounds like? That is absolutely terrible. Here to Dolphin City. Oh man, that was just absolutely horrible. Well, hindsight is 20/20, because this lab is a den of monsters who conduct cruel and barbaric experiments for the sole purpose of taking human life in the most sickening way possible. It's messed up, dude. This world needs to know, bro, that every time I work up enough courage to blow the whistle, I think of Penny and Casey and immediately checking out, bro. Silly. Umbrella owns this town. There was this guy they caught trying to smuggle a company secrets out in their prison wallet. They essentially fed him to one of the Betamax. Fed him. I saw the whole thing. I got my wife and daughter into this. I just need to do a job, do as I'm told, for their sake. But let this be testament that I do have a conscience, and I've learned my lesson. This is a safe room, right? There's supposed to be a save box here? Like, where did you come from? This is not the safe room. Okay. This is not the safe room. So then where am I going? This is downstairs. Why did I go upstairs or downstairs? I think this way, actually. This room is red, so I can pick up the stuff is. Sir or madam, you are, when I stab you, you spark.
To begin vaccine synthesis, place the materials in the chamber.
Synthesis?
I have to make it myself?
Alright, gotta figure this out.
Great chat. Just great. I'm now distracted at that possibility of trying to figure out how to make it logistically possible.
What have we here?
Override key removed.
Flash drive. This holds 1 megabyte of data. Because this is 1999. Think about it. I vaguely recall going to college, and USB thumb drives were somewhat of a new thing. And it was like really expensive to get like 256 megabyte. The cost of this brand new, I could have gotten a 256 megabyte flash drive back in the day. So for this to be, I don't know, almost half a decade prior, this doesn't have a lot of memory. Does not have a lot of memory. But I'm thinking about logistics now. I might be able to do it. Criminy, now I have to... It's an essay? This game wants me to read you an essay. Okay, it's only 2 pages, and it's not a lot. You scared me. You scared me, game. You scared me. On the rules of antigens and adjuvants in vaccine synthetists, Dr. Nathaniel Bond, Chief Researcher, Spencer Memorial Hospital. To most efficiently synthesize a vaccine, both an antigen and an adjuvant are required. The antigen... what was that? What is this? What is this nonsense? I have chat sending me pictures on proof of concepts that I can work on. Criminy, chat, criminy! I'm trying to read this essay here. The antigen produces an immune response, while the adjuvant increases the effects, such as responses, leading to increased antibody production. All right, I need to figure out that second word. Adjuvant? Antigen and adjuvant. Adjuvants. By combining samples of these 2 ingredients, one can create a potent vaccine base. And just for you, chat, return the slab. By producing this vaccine base with our proprietary equipment, a larger batch of vaccines can be created with astonishing ease. What's more, my latest antigen and think of adjective, adjuvant samples yield unprecedented rates of antibody production, producing more than 1,000 times the yield of traditional materials. This not only makes it an effective vaccine, but also a potential way to eliminate existing infections. Put the cursed voice away. Vaccine essay. So I need the adjective and the what now? I can't remember. I just read it and I don't remember what I need. All right, so I have a thumb drive. What is this thumb drive to? It can't be a lot. Here, hold that. It can't be a lot due to memory limitations. And I just went in a circle. Meaning, I just shot that zombois in the face for nothing. Maybe I have to go downstairs now. The antigen and the adjective. Got it. Thank you.
Override complete.
Override complete. Okay, I want to do that real quick, but I want you to look at that right there. I thought that was a baby, a straight up baby. Like a baby. That's probably the best impression I've ever done of a baby. Oh, there's two of them. Criminy. That was weirdly good and I hated it. Chat. All right, so pale heads. Their rapid movements make their limbs extremely difficult to hit. Aim for their large heads or bodies to deal damage or slow them down. Well, it took quite a bit of rounds. So I'm just going to take the rest of the shotgun rounds. I have a feeling I'm going to have to use them. But first things first, let us go up the stairs. Pick up that essay. Bust the crate. So what is the point of smashing X if you're going to get chomped in the face anyway? Oh, good shotgun shells. And dodge. Oh, ninja dodge. You didn't expect that, chat. You didn't expect that. All right, so let's go this way. Pick up that. I'm going to ignore the Sparkle Doctor and the one who sparks once you hit him with the Knife. I got that. And I don't recall, but that might have been it. No, there's the USB drive right here.
Override key success.
Okay. And I believe it's red because of the vaccine equipment. So now we're going to have to go downstairs and fight pale faces. And I'm curious on what my tactic's going to be. It could just be the shotgun, but I'm starting to run a little low on ammo. 16 on the in the gun and 18, or 6 in the gun, 18 extra, 24 rounds, and it's going to take 2 shots. You know what? Why not, right? Why not? Just in case I feel like requiring the use of the big bada boom. You know what? You know what, chat? You know what? Yeah. Let us see how this complements their face.
Override complete.
No, you're just a regular zombie, I think. You are not. Look at that. It is getting up. So much resources. And it's not even dead. And it's not dead yet. I want to see if I can just run on by and figure out what the heck is going on here. Okay, there's an herb and there's a door. So I'm going to have to come this way. There's explosives. And there's shotgun shells. That was a lot. And there is so much. There's so much. Scientist's dying message. The scientist is mute. That's why I'm not saying anything. All right. It happened. Our worst case scenario. The T virus has somehow leaked under the orders of Dr. Vardon to manufacture mass quantities of the vaccine. I've prepared a culture. Oh, like the little petri dishes? Okay. I prepared a culture of the T virus antigen. Now I just need to combine it with some adjectives to enhance its effect. And I should be able to produce enough vaccines to save all of the surviving citizens. The adjective samples are stored in an incubation lab. Test subjects are already wandering the halls, but I'd better find a way to get some samples while I culture its way. Turing. If I don't make it back, please complete the synthesis project. Try to find a way to stop the outbreak, or it's the least we can do after setting these horrifying events in motion. Gunpowder. This place is red. It could be stuff downstairs. Or it could be this. Acid round. Very well. So I'm just going to load the acid rounds in here to get it out of my inventory. What is next?
This must be what powers it.
Oh, stop it. Oh, we got some hairspray. Hold. 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 So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to use my explosive rounds, or whatever that second tier is, to make a bunch of shotgun shells. Huh. Very convenient that her handprint opened the secure area.
Jesus. Is this where they're made?
So, in Bloodlines of Atmos Book 3, I tried to describe a scene very similar to this. I don't think I did enough.
These are tyrants.
Because there's just so much here to look into. Like the slight hiss of machinery. and the escaping of what looks like a steam, but it's cold. Creatures floating inside this strange liquid. You know, it's just stuff like that. It's just, I try to describe a scene very similar to this. What the f is that, chat? What is that? What the hell is that? Oh, an autosave. That's not ominous. I am turning around. No. No. I am turning around. We are retreating. We do not want to face whatever the hell that was. Mermaid. I hate that mermaid. It autosaves so I can kind of be reckless to see if there's anything I missed. That's the goal. Did I miss anything? Because I haven't gone upstairs yet. Oh, I tripped and you fell. Like if there's something up here that I need to do. Something to read, which I'll look at later. Gunpowder. Yeah. Criminy. It looks like this is almost the end. All right. Weaponry authorization requests. Dear Dr. Emerson, I would like to formally request to blow up. Because that's what this is, right? I would like to formally request that the weaponry normally reserved for the bioweapon synthesis team. They could have really made a better acronym. That's not very acronym friendly. Be made available to any employees interfacing with the admission of dismissal of test subjects. These test subjects do not present the same levels of dangerous as our bioweapon products, but I believe that this weaponry authorization is advisable as outlined below. Recently, some test subjects have developed a new mutation granting them very high regrowth abilities. Our team refers to these specimens as pale heads. They have been appearing with regularity, but the specific cause has not been determined. The astonishing rate at which these pale heads regenerate makes it very difficult to deliver the lethal blow with standard weaponry. If any sort of system failure were to occur within a facility, we would be woefully unprepared to defend ourselves. For this reason, I would like to request that high-powered weaponry capable of subduing the pale heads be issued to all of our employees working in shipping process. This will ensure that, in the event of an emergency, we will be able to quickly eliminate the threat and evacuate safely. Thank you so much for your consideration, Shipping and Processing Manager Gabrielle Reed. Culture sample.
Oh, an antigen sample. I'll definitely need this for the vaccine.
So, since I have decided to use the rest, aka all of, I'm not gonna lie, I thought there was a safe point right here. Since I have decided to use all of my high explosives to make shotgun shells, because I'm using so many. What was that? Oh, there's a thing there. And they're climbing down. Really? Well, I cannot continue the game without that sample. So, I am going to hold off on returning to the one where I came. And due to the time, I am actually going to call it here because I have to think about food. Your arguments chat for the group writing section is rather compelling. I am not uninterested. Let me give it some thought. I'll see if I can't pull myself away from my daily schedules to get some time. Get some time set aside for you. I don't know when, what time, what days, or anything like that, if I am able to get this done. But yeah, I will definitely consider it. Don't know how it's going to go. I don't know how long it'll be. Don't know how often it's going to be. But somewhat compelling. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. And just a reminder, this summer, California State Fair in Sacramento area, Sacramento, I'm going to be there. So if you want your book signed with I Suck at Games, stop by. As soon as I get more information, I'm going to update my website and I'll update my stream schedule as well. So I'm thinking next week I'll have the stream update or the website update. So I'm going to be changing my days. So check the website for those days. So yeah, it's interesting. I think I logistically figured out how I can make it work. Now I just gotta get the time. You know what? I'm going to move on. I'm moving on. But that just about does it for this episode. If you enjoyed the content, like, subscribe, notifications, follow, thumbs up, comments, ring a bell. I don't know. What the heck do they want you to do nowadays? It changes all the time. But check out my website, JPEdgar.com. That is JPEdgar.com. Apparently, there's a lot of people who like to spell my name with EDGER instead of EDGAR. Maybe I should make that more clear. But JPEdgar.com. I got derailed. I got totally derailed. Where I got my books, my blog, my merch, and my stream schedule. Oh, and just a reminder, I mentioned it before. My stream schedule and my live stream library. Separate channels. Did you know? I bet you did. But anyway, those links will be in the description. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how terrible do you think this outro is going to be? So far, it's pretty high up on the terribles. But thank you very much, everyone, for coming in and just watching me just do stupid stuff on the games and making fun of me along the way. But I really do appreciate it. Like always, more ridiculous to come.